out there, pull up, then what happened?
Then it all went down. The fight began. Fight for my life.
So they bring you to the stop right here in the pickup truck. Tell us what happened after that.
The struggle began. We start fighting, we start hooking, and everything else.
So help me out. You say so it was two of them, one in the front, one in the back. How did they get you out of the truck?
How they get me out of the truck, at gunpoint.
Okay.
They got me out at gunpoint.
Okay.
And from then, that's when I grabbed one of them. Come to find out, that the gun ain't had no ammunition.
So how you find that out?
I know because he was like, I'm going to shoot this motherfucker.
Oh, so he was pulling the trigger?
Yeah, he was pulling the trigger and
so you pulled the gun?
Nah, I never got a hold of the gun.
But when he was shooting, you realized there wasn't no bullets in it.
There was no bullets. He played. He was letting me know he played.
Oh, so he wanted you to know that?
Yeah, he wanted me to know.
Yes, wait a minute. So they drag you up the vehicle. So then what? Yeah, you start realizing now I'm gonna fight now if they're gonna kill me.
Right. I'm gonna fight for my life. I already know what time it is now. I'm great. We great to get it in because I already know you trying to kill me now.
Okay.
It's no robbery. It's you straight up trying to kill me.
Right.
So
so what'd you do?
So soon as we parked right there. After that,
inside or outside when you start fighting first?
I started fighting as soon as we got out here because I already knew the time was.
Once they pulled you out the car?
Yeah, once they pulled me out the car, that was my chance right there.
Okay.
So we started fighting and everything like that.
So you swung on one of them?
Yeah, I swung on one of them. And swung on one of them, I dropped him. He got back up, and the other one started attacking me with this the knife and started stabbing me all in my face and all that stuff, right?
So show us where you said.
Stabbed me right here, stabbed me right here. It's kind of healed up. Stabbed me right here.
Oh.
It went all the way through. Stabbed me like a shank pointy thing. Stabbed me right there.
And then you said it went all the way through?
Yeah, it went all the way through. Then he stabbed me somewhere. Stabbed me. I think. Damn.
You just knew you was getting stabbed. You had time to sit down and figure out every place he stabbed you. Okay.
Right.
So he stabbed you. You dropped the other one. He get back up. And what's going on there? Y'all fighting?
We still tussling.
Okay.
So one of them just grabbed me by my neck, started bringing me towards this area right here. The other one grabbed my foot. The other one grabbed my 2 feet, took me down to this area right here, and one of them still had me in the headlock. He dropped back on me, and had his feet on me like I don't know what type of position it is, but he had me like you couldn't move. I couldn't move whatsoever. So the other white boy, he kept on going to the van, grabbing stuff to try to knock me out with. So he grabbed the burner again. He would top my head with the burner again. He grabbed some beer cans. He grabbed whatever he can to knock me out. I just know it wasn't time for me to go right then and there.
Right.
Once he couldn't knock me out.
Right.
Once he couldn't knock me out, I was like, oh, it's a wrap.
So you couldn't move, but he's hitting you, but you still ain't going out.
I'm not going out. He's still. His name was John.
Okay.
White boy name was John because they were saying each other's names and stuff like that. His name was John. And he said he hit me on top of my head. Homeboy got me in a damn headlock. Then he took my belt off. Wrapped it around my neck.
So he took your belt off? Your belt?
After he couldn't knock me out, he took my belt off.
Okay.
And wrapped it around my neck.
Okay.
And start choking me with that joint. Start tugging on the joint. Just.
And the other one was still holding you?
Yes, but the other one was still holding.
Okay.
So damn. Well, I'm just kind of upset about the whole situation.
Take your time.
I was looking out for you, brother.
So the build was too small. The build was too small to do what they really wanted to do with it.
Okay.
So he went back to the truck and tried to find something else. To hang me with. Then he was like, since we can't hang him, let's drown this smoker. So they tried to attempt to roll me to the lake. By the time then I'm like stuck, like excuse my language, like I'm kind of like messed up. So they try to roll me down to the lake, get all the way down here. And they dragged me down the hill. John went back to the truck to try to find something else or whatever like that. Then ran back down, tried to throw me in this lake right here.
Help me out. When John was going up there, what was the other guy doing?
He still like had me pinned. How? Like in chokehold position. But he had his legs wrapped all the way around.
So he was on the bottom.
Yeah,
was
he
on
was
top.
on bottom, I was on top.
And he got his legs around you and the chokehold.
Yeah, in the chokehold.
So you can't get out.
I can't move. I can't do nothing.
Okay.
So I started yelling for like yelling for help or whatever like that, you know. Started yelling for help, you know, because when nobody out here, I ain't think nobody heard me or whatever like that. So I'm yelling for help. And nothing came, but
Y'all better be careful out there.
I said, I know God
Shit is
didn't
real.
do this for to let me go out like this, you know. So John ran back to the truck to get something. I don't know what he ran back to his truck for, but this is when I fit Mike. That's his name. I fit Mike.
So Mike was the one that was holding you up.
Yeah,
Okay.
the big white boy.
John and Mike, that's their name.
You know, I bit him hard.
Do you know where you bit him?
On his arm.
Okay.
I don't know which arm.
But you bit one arm.
I bit him. I bit him so hard that I almost bit a chunk up out of him. I wish I did. You feel me? But he let me go. So when he let me go, because he was screaming like a little, he was screaming. He was like screaming when I bit him. And white boy John came running over here. So I got enough time to break loose. And that's when I ran all the way over there, jumped that fence over there. Hold on, I ran through the graveyard, jumped the fence, and ended up in that lady backyard. But as soon as I ran across, he said, yo, we're gonna have to hit this. We're gonna have to hit this. That blackhead. I'm running across the joint. They hurry up and jump in their vehicle, put it in reverse, and start chasing me down with the vehicle. And that's when I jumped the gate. That's when I went to the grave, jumped the gate, and they kept there.
So you were able to make a beeline over there fast enough before the vehicle got you.
Yes.
So once you got in her yard, they didn't come in her yard. No,
They did. They bounced.
So what happened when the police got there? Because this is very interesting.
All right, so there you heard a little bit of story of Henry Fordham and the attempted abduction by these two white men. And actually, those two white men stayed on the street. And when he went to the police station, they didn't substantiate his claims. Now, the women and the man whom yard he went to, he yelled for help, and they called the police saying that somebody was hurt in their backyard. They heard the altercation as well. So they corroborated his story. Yet the Dover, Delaware police did not take his claims seriously. They failed to investigate fully. They even laughed him out of the station. At one point, they told him, to get out or he's going to be arrested.
Wow.
And, he was stabbed.
That's the fucking police for you.
There's other articles with the injuries located. And he was also, they said that, as opposed to hanging him, they also attempted to castrate him as well because they couldn't do what they wanted to do with him. They said, one of the men kept going back and forth to the truck trying to knock him out. And these men actually moved out of their house. They moved out of the house after this man escaped. And nothing was ever done about that. But there were at least 5 more hangings in that area around that time. Now, this escape happened in 2012, but there were 5 more hangings after or around this time in Silver Lake Park.
Okay. So, let's get this straight. A lot of our black people are getting hung. Okay? They're getting hung every state. Well, mostly like every state. From Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, especially in Mississippi, Delaware, and Paris, Illinois, which is close to where I live in Chicago, in the city. So, a guy named Mike and John, a guy who is 6'1" and another guy is 5'8", who trying to hang this brother named Henry Ford, this the young brother that y'all looking here on the video. And then you gonna see another brother named Jerly Jones, who was shot by a white pickup truck, a Dodge. I think it said a Dodge pickup truck. The same thing happened to Henry Ford. He said it was a white pickup truck, Dodge, I think. And so I believe these men are these white boys, these racist white boys are traveling around each state. Now they got a third one join them now. This is a third white boy, but it was two white boys trying to jump on this brother here, okay, and trying to choke him and lynch him, okay. And then you got another brother on the other video, which I'm going to show, named Jerly Jones. He said that him and his cousins was chasing down by a white pickup truck by three white boys, and they had a pistol gun, and he got shot. Okay, now he said that one of his cousins had a gun on him too. That he shot one of the white boys in self-defense, and they got away. So what I'm getting is this white pickup truck Dodge is these white racist boys going around lynching people, lynching my black people. So I pray y'all be careful. It's a white pickup truck Dodge, with a GE Dodge. And sometimes they ride a white pickup truck Ram too. It's a Ram Dodge. And a matter of fact, I think, yeah. So y'all be careful, be on the lookout, and y'all stay safe out there, because nothing's safe if you go by yourself. I was told that a sister was missing who was coming from New York and going to who's trying to travel to Las Vegas, and she got kidnapped and killed. Her family was looking for her, and they filed a missing person, and turns out they found her dead body too. So yeah, so black sisters and brothers, y'all need to be careful with y'all. Don't go alone by yourself, please. Don't. Always carry protection on you. I don't care. Just carry lots of protection on you, please, because it's not safe out here in the states that you in, especially if you ride by the lake going fishing. If you're going fishing, going to the lake for fishing, or walk in the park by yourself, it's not safe for us anymore. So wear protection. Keep protection. Have somebody with you at all costs, and be aware, because it's not safe. So far, I don't know how many people. What I put on the video, not video. I put a video on my Facebook. So far, it was like 12 or 6 people was hung. Now it's more than 6 people, black people, have been hung, including sisters as well. The youngest one is 16 years old. She was hung, at by the church, and yeah. So they don't care what age you are; they're killing kids too. So parents, talk to your kids, and be aware. That's all I got to say. Bye.